What's going on, you guys? It's the King Godler here, doing kind of a different type of video. So basically today I'm going to be showing you how I turned this
Silsila Ye Chaahat Ka
into that. So I'm just going to be kind of breaking that down for you guys, just kind of show you the little step-by-step processes that I took. Fortunately, I didn't record myself while I was making the beat, but I can kind of just, you know, dissect it, and hopefully you guys find it interesting. Yeah, all right, let's get into it. All right, you guys, so I started out with a Serato sample. Obviously this is the full complete finished product here, but I'll kind of just break down the little stuff that I did to kind of put this together. So start out with Serato sample. This video is not a Serato sample tutorial, but I just recently purchased it. I was like using the free trial, and I found it really useful. Honestly, I like it a lot. You've probably heard of it before if you're a producer and you watch kind of, you know, producer YouTube videos. So yeah, but yeah, definitely, like, if you guys want me to kind of go more in detail on how I use Serato sample, let me know. But for now, I'll just kind of show you. So I started off with that original song. It was a sample that I just played a little earlier. And so then what my process was, I first started just kind of like finding samples that I liked. So here's an example of a sample that I chopped up. And I thought that sounded cool, so I went with that. There's another one that I managed to find some drum sample in this, which I was not expecting to. Yeah, I think it's this one right here. I can show you in Serato sample pulled up here. I like this one a lot, and I actually have used this in some other songs as well. So let's hear this one. So obviously it wasn't quite like that in the song, but I just kind of, you know, manipulated it to sound like that, and I like that a lot. And then another thing that I used, of course, I don't think I still have the actual chopping of it, because what I do is I chop up the sample and then I export it as a WAV so that I can just throw it into the track. I just feel like it makes it a lot, as you can see. Yeah, these are all just like the wave files that I just threw in here after chopping it up. Another one that's noteworthy is this one, and this is a pretty popular one in the track. So I thought that one was sick. That's actually, just hearing that is what kind of gave me the idea to sample this in the first place. Obviously I pitched that down hella. It's just the timing on it. Added some reverb, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, added a little bit of reverb. And yeah, it just all kind of came together. Honestly, it's it's pretty cool. So once I had all my samples together, you know, it's obviously you can't just have a song with just samples, right? So obviously I had to make like a kick that kind of went along with everything. So it looks like I layered a couple kicks on top of each other. My cat is trying to open my door. Let's see if he succeeds. Maybe not. All right. Anyway, so here's the kind of pretty basic kick. I don't think I really changed it up too much throughout the song. Just tiny details. I think I went crazy with the hats on this. I definitely have like multiple layers of hi-hats. So here's one of them. And this is the crazy one right here. Yeah, so two layers of hi-hats, I think. Yeah. And then this is the second layer. It sounds kind of weird by itself, but when it's all put together, it makes a lot more sense. I wrote a little bass line for it. I was super into like sliding 808s. Hold on, I swear I adjusted these. All right, around there. That should be good. So yeah, this is actually kind of interesting how I got this 808. I took a 808 sample from Cymatics. But then I did the trick where you throw it into Edison and just loop like a section of it so that you just get long, basically endless 808s. One thing that I don't like about that technique though is the 808 gets a little weak when you do that. It doesn't have that punch to it, so that can be kind of tricky trying to mix your 808. This is what I ended up coming up with though. Anyway, so yeah, those are all the kind of individual parts that I used to put this together. Let's go ahead and hear how the whole thing sounds. And yeah, just definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. I had a lot of fun making this one. It's a little different than what I usually make. It's a lot more like kind of underground rap type beat. It's not like a trap beat or like a lo-fi beat or anything. But yeah, I'll shut up. Let's listen to it. So you guys get the idea. So basically it's just like 2 bars intro, 4 bars verse, 2 bars like, you know, bridge, whatever. I always forget whatever these things are called, but yeah, man. Also, yeah, you guys might have noticed all these automations. I didn't like how, obviously when all the other songs or all the other sounds are kind of put together, it makes these samples that I use kind of quieter. So, but then if I raise the volume of those during these breaks where it's just the samples, it needed to be quieter. So that's why I kind of just, throughout the whole track, you can just see that I'm adjusting the volume of the samples throughout, just to make sure that it's nothing comes out as a surprise when something changes. Oh, and since we're here, I could give you a little tip. You might notice that it's not just low volume, high volume, low volume, high volume. I have it kind of just, there's still that little transition right here. And if you're ever using automation clips and you need something to be a different volume at another point, try to make it as like, make sure you kind of be mindful of the transitions for it. Because what I noticed is if I only had it like, let's for example, like just this and then to that abruptness can cause clicking in your track actually. Watch the knob here. See how that's gradually, these are all just gradually going up. So that's definitely a good tip. Make sure you kind of have transitions from one thing to another that are smooth. Anyway, that's a random tangent. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to hear more about Serato Sample, different ways that I use it, and kind of if you want me to just break down this plugin. You get a 30-day free trial. So if you just Google Serato Sample, you can just get, I'll leave a link in the description to it too. You get a 30-day free trial. It's not going to be like an affiliate link or anything. It's just informational for you guys. And, you know, try it out. See if you like it. I can definitely kind of post more like tutorials on how I use it or different ways that I use it. I found it very useful, so I actually ended up just purchasing it. I think I found like a 25% off deal somewhere. I'm not sure if that's still going on, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Seriously. Do you guys like the beat? Do you guys kind of like how I just completely changed it up like that? And if you want to see more like just how I sample stuff using Serato Sample or just like tutorials or what the heck that plugin is, I found it very useful. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I can answer them. And thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And yeah, thanks so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.